What I think our chefs and instructors pass on to us and what we share is that passion for food.
It's not just cooking. You have to be a chef, you have to be a leader, you have to go above everyone and beyond.
Whatever you put out in this world, it's a part of you. You put a plate out, it should be perfect. You should know in your heart of hearts that it's right.
If you want more detailed information about the local farms that are on the menu today, Kellen has a copy, Mr. Lavender has a copy.
The first thing we tell students on their first day at school, we tell them that it's the hardest lesson we'll ever teach you at the CIA, and it's the most important one, and that is simply this: your attitude determines your altitude. One of the first professional phrases that our students are taught is mise en place. Everything in its place. It is a spirit, it is a philosophy by which chefs live.
And then the last person that finishes a knife tray today, put them on a blue mise en place tray, and they go inside on the left side of our cooler.
When we do the gluten-free day, we're going to come in after lecture, we're going to clean the bake shop. And then they go corn mustard, and then we use
I think that CIA played an important part of helping me get to where I am today. I mean, CIA laid the foundation for understanding the importance of the classic cooking techniques. Now we know that fresh is not enough anymore, that you have to go beyond fresh food. We call this food with integrity. It's a commitment to bringing food that not only tastes better, but is raised with respect for the land, for the animals, for the independent family farmer. We feel very fortunate that we have a model that really, really works, and it's based on the things that I learned at the CIA.
The Culinary Institute of America is the premier culinary school in the world. It is uniquely positioned to influence industry and at the same time to train future culinarians who may go into this field. Here at School Food in New York City, we look at what we do really in the sense of a social mission. The school meals probably represent the best meal that thousands and thousands of kids are going to get throughout the day. Kids in this city deserve the best that we can provide them. And part of that is to try and change the system in a way that better serves their needs as students. Better fed students are better learners.
We talked about
the CIA is the crucible of innovation in the culinary world in the United States and in the world.
I thought I was just gonna do classical French cuisine, but now since school has started, we've come across so many other cool, different ways to cook. So it's an open world out there.
One of the initiatives that we launched here at the college was our Worlds of Flavor International Conference and Festival Series. And that is really kind of the thin edge of the wedge on all we're doing related to world cuisines and world flavors. The future of American food is really all of these cuisines coming in from Asia, from Latin America, from the Mediterranean. And the old food that we thought of as American food or European food is really having to be there on a level playing field with all these world cuisines. So the expectation for the industry looking to the CIA is that we will help them bridge to those authentic cuisines.
Just remove the bag. There is a soul in the food that you cannot touch. Teaching Mexican cooking, I can give a lot, not only about techniques and ingredients wise, but also about what is the feeling, what we provide in the food, what corn means to a Mexican, what the potatoes mean to a Peruvian. You have to know the basics.
Go to the sides, go to the top, whatever.
So you have to embrace all that culture. You have to, in a way, hold up all that within a dish. So if you're able to do that, then you're free to go and do whatever you want, craziness things, and you know, just play around with ingredients. Part of my job here is to research. So we go to Mexico and we find out who is an expert doing masa. Many of the dishes that we go on videotape is because they're in danger. So if you go to a country and they make it from scratch, how many people in 5 years will be still doing it?
When we think about the future, there are a number of things that come to mind. Health and wellness is huge and is going to be huge. We saw what happened with trans fat, and the CIA has been working very closely with the Harvard School of Public Health and Harvard Medical School over the last several years to identify the real science behind these issues and then help the chefs translate these into actionable strategies.
I co-direct a course with Greg Drescher and Mark Erickson called Healthy Kitchens, Healthy Lives, Caring for Our Patients and Ourselves. I think it's arguably the first and only course of its kind in the world that brings together people from the medical field and the nutrition science field with people from the culinary field. Taste trumps science. People don't want to eat food of penitence. They want to love what they're eating. But that doesn't mean we can't make fabulous, delicious, attractive, craveable food that's also nutritious, sustainable, and health-promoting.
I think the CIA matters because food matters. Food is so important in our lives. We're a $680 billion food service industry in the United States. A big part of our role here is really helping the world of chefs and restaurants and volume food service and hospital food service stay competitive, stay healthy, stay growing.
Every decision that you make in terms of food, it's affected by the climate here. It's affected by what we study. It's affected by the demos of chefs that come here and about the changing nature of food.
The CIA is our premier culinary school in America. People come from all over the world to go to school here. It's evident from the quality of the students that come out of here that we see in our restaurants day to day, that they continue to have an impact on the industry. And one of the great things about what happens here is the educators, their ability to challenge those students to do a better job.
What's it? Soy sauce? Right?
You get the opportunity to learn from so many chefs, the passion that these chefs have for teaching, for food, for everything that we do here.
We can really make a difference in the nutritional profiles and health and well-being of America and the greater world. And we do that not only through the thought leadership of the institution itself, but by the leadership of our 40,000 graduates. They are in the key positions to make a true difference, and it makes us very excited about the future.